Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is a place to be. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest. The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
It certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running out and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
That gets things running. Lewis Skelly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Odegaard. And there's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
After 15 minutes is number 19,
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pedri moved on forwards. Rafinha. Saka. And here's Trossard. Shapes to shoot. No mistake. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Sterling. Almost half an hour in now. Trossard. Oh, right place, right time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Odegaard. Timber. That is another finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Odegaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Saka! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Corner number 2 then. Real chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha, and it's Lewandowski. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Chesney chooses to deal with it himself.
Has been indicated.
Partey, who does have an assist to his name, and that's a superb pass. He's got the shot away! They are rampant! And surely that settles it!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sealed up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Arsenal are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Trossard. Now it's Rice. Timber. De Jong. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Trossard! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Match was 60,810.
Rafinha. Gavi. Valde. There's the hit! That has faded wide.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Lewis Skelly. Trossard being hounded, manhandled at times.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Oh, good ball. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Substitution.
Valde. He's tried one! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Timber. Odegaard. Oh, that's clever. He has found a way through. Can he put it away? It's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Martinez. It's Pedri. Timber. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Lewis Skelly. And it's Sterling. Can he get onto this? Rice.
6 added minutes have been
Sterling.
indicated.
He won't be happy with that one. Pedri. Balde. Dani Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Dani Olmo. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Trossard walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for.
A quick
Good
reminder
evening to you.
that smoking is only allowed